I'm scared.
My name is Emily Nene. I am 22 years old. I am a content creator and I am a millennial on the move. Why acting? I actually acting because I'm confident and I always like have nimeishi kuona maisha yangu on the screen. Like I've always wanted to put my life out there and yeah, watu waone venye naishi. So acting and also getting to play other different characters to bring out, as in a way of even educating people in one way or another.
You look gorgeous.
Merci.
Well, Amollo is a film that talks about a lady who wants her voice to be heard by the father. Like she wants to go out there and get married to a Ghanaian, but because of the low customs, the dad doesn't want that to happen. Well, in Amollo, I played a role by the name Rose. So Rose is a friend to Amollo and Vicky, but Rose, I'm from the village, so my life status, my background is not the same as Amollo. So I'm trying to fit in this a group, of which it takes me na feel I'm being left out. My friend Vicky comes in the country and out, she's in and out of the country. Amollo, yani life yake ni ile tu, you want to live that life, but because of my life status and my background, I get to now take the chance that I get from her boyfriends, because the boyfriends use me to get her. So nakulilia hiyo pesa inanisaidia than kupelekea Amollo. So that's it basically. I played a character that sijai amini, sikuwa nimejipicture that Emily will do such a character, taking advantage of somebody's boyfriend for your own gains and also for gains as a family, because we played this character. Me getting to take this money or these things that are the gifts from the boyfriends of Amollo benefited me and my mom. So it was something that I never ever pictured myself doing ever in my life. Emily was born in 2000 in Kiambu Hospital. That is what I can remember. I later got to go to baby class in St. Peter's Academy in a place called Dumberi. This is where I started actually doing these things of solo verse, memory verse. I later went to high school at St. Annuarite, where I also continued doing this. I was already done for this. Emily, you are confident, eh? You have to do this now. So I joined drama club. I also joined music club, where I did solo verses, and it was shule nzima ilikuwa ishanitambua. Emily ka haendi music, hatukuje na hiyo trophy. So I had to do that. Later on, after tulimaliza high school, I got my grades, and it was now this time where your parents ask you, what are you going to do in campus? And one thing I told them, Mom, mmenifunza kuwa confidence, have been out there doing the memory verses, doing the choral verses out there mbele ya watu. So I'm going to learn about this thing, which is called film, technology, and also more of drama and theater. So I started at Mombasa University, and very soon I'll be graduating with a bachelor's degree in drama and theater with IT, yes. The first audition I did was in 2018, once I joined Mombasa University in a travel company that is called El Voyage Inc. And yeah, I got a spot there. After that, when I was in that year, you have to go for an attachment period. That is when I heard of the auditioning of Amollo. And I was like, niko ready, siko ready, but there's that instinct that is telling you, baby girl, go and do it. So that is when I did the auditioning for Amollo. And hadi siku audition for Rose, I did Vicky. I thought I'll get the life of Vicky because that is the life I've always wanted. But nikaangukia Rose, eh? But whose life? You have to do it. But that was the biggest thing ever. After acting, the traveling industry, to now you uko mbele ya camera. Watu wanakuwatch. Hey! Yeah, so that's it. So my experience during that period we were shooting Amollo, I was nilikuwa naona nika siko in this world. You have cameras, there's cameras all over you. Unaambio angalia this, but even what do I even tell you guys? Kuna directors, there's the first AD, kuna camera, not camera person, the makeup artist. For you, it's just been there, you get dressed, then you're told, inaitwaje ile kitu ya kufanya, yeah, slate. Take one, doing what? Action. Then you're there telling God, am I delivering? But it was the best experience ever, because I also got to interact with the set design. That was Coach Radin, and I got to learn more about set design. Apart from acting, being an actress, I also was an intern at set design, production design. The first thing I learned was that you have to believe in yourself. Before mtu akuaminie, lazima ujiaminie wewe mwenyewe. Because the director will tell you, start, action, maybe huna lines, but you have to believe and trust yourself that you are capable of doing this and you'll pull this character like perfectly, and you are suitable for this character. So I learned to also obey and also skilliza directors, because these are people already who are seeing what you're doing and how you're delivering your lines. And wewe mwenyewe husikii ama hujioni venye unafanya, so you have to listen. Skiza, and also one of the biggest thing that I learned is stick to your role. Stick to your role. If I told you are there as an actor or an actress, wenda ufanye hiyo kazi. Kawa hapo ni umetoka kama makeup artist, I learned to just stick to your role and respect every, what is it called, department. Can you makeup, respect. Costume, respect. That was what I learned, and to be disciplined, yeah. Who inspires me is Kate actress, because her story, the way she started this journey, the acting journey, is just like, wow. Like, alianza tu na kajiaminia, amejituma. Kwanza, one thing about acting and being in this field, lazima ujitume. Don't stay there. Usidhani kesho yake usipoenda auditions watu watakujua. Enda hapo, jitume. Like, for her, amejituma. She's now like even going international. That's my biggest prayer. International, like, what is it called? The banners. And people seeing you out there. And yeah, inspiring more and more people out there to become actresses and yeah, believing in themselves. Okay, some of the things that I do is I always like to watch movies. Mainly I do love supporting Kenyan, the local talents, I mean. Because our two, they're the next big things in Netflix, Showmax, and I get to learn even though alifanya. So from there, Emily, by the time unaenda audition, lazima kuwe na hizo monologues, lazima ukue hivi na hivi. If at all Kate actress inspires you to do this, you have to do your things in a different manner. So right now it's watching more and going for more auditions, yeah. Going to these auditions and getting to learn one or two things from people, because let me tell you, kwanza industry acting, it's very small. You think you are umekosana na umse, kumbe utapata na in this other set. So it's all about learning and yeah. Okay, were my parents supportive when it came to like I wanted to do this like for life? Well, after nilijaza, then I got like a chance to go to Maseno University. My mom was like, umeitiwa kufanya nini? Finance, accounting, and I was like, mom, mi sahi fanya hizi vitu. I'm not that. Like, that was not my thing that God brought me here to do. And she was like, nini unataka kufanya? And I was like, film. I've always like wanted to see myself kwa screens and everything. And she was like, okay. Though alisema you're okay, shingo upande. But my sister had to come in. I really appreciate her, because she actually put more sense to them and told them the world is changing. See, ati watu act nini what is it called? Watu wanawaka kwa offices, they matter a lot. We also here to like bring out our voices, that we can also do this and also put something on the table with acting, dancing, music. Yeah, that's it. So it was a hard thing, and if at all out there, wewe unapitia hiyo kuelezea mzazi unataka kufanya acting ama music, muonyeshe like this is what you got, like this is your passion lies here, and you don't have to go and do something that roho yako haingiani. You just go and do something that you're cool and your mind is okay with it. Yeah, then all will be fine.
Vicky here from Amollo. I featured as Vicky, a very motivated woman. She's work-centered. Vicky is an auditor, traveling all the world. Her schedule is very busy, but amidst all that, Vicky always finds time for her best friend, Amollo. Why acting? I believe that when I'm on stage, I am able to unlock parts of me that I didn't think existed. When I am acting a different character, different types of character, they help me know myself more. So yeah, that's why I love acting. They help me tap into parts of myself that I wouldn't if I was in any other platform. El Voyage Inc. is a production company that deals with public shows and shows in high school. They set text and we also do CRE. El Voyage is a German word meaning the journey. So we believe in moving forward, always moving forward despite the hurdles that come our way. The producer is Peter K. Saisi. I am the production manager, and we have a total of 30 to 40 cast members. We travel all over the country. We do set book shows in schools. One of our public shows that was aired back in 2019 at KNT is a play called Mohammed with the Bible. And due to, you know, our fans' demands, we are going to air it again very soon. So wait for it. I was born in Mombasa, but raised partially in Nairobi and partially in Kitui. In primary school, I was always the loud student, always performing. I used to perform this particular old school song. I believe some of you know it. It goes like Maskini Punda, Alinyimwa Pembe, something like that. So I believe that is what the artistic part of me. That is when I connected with the artistic part of me. In high school, I was in two schools. I was in Bitini Girls, then transferred to Itoleka Girls, where I completed my KCSE and then proceeded to Maseno University. I started my acting journey back in 2019 here in Nairobi with El Voyage Inc. production company. And my first time on stage, as mentioned before, was on El Voyage Inc. at KNT. And up to now, I can say that my acting has become good. It has become to a level whereby I can be featured in such a big film, Amollo, and I am so proud of myself for that.
He's the guy I'm being forced to marry.
You are mine.
Set life. Set life is fun and hectic at the same time. On set, you meet different people who come from different places. We have the crew. The crew members include the camera people, the sound people, lighting department. We have production design department. We have the producers also and director. The most important thing on set life is always taking instruction and listening to the director. As an actor, listen to the director. And if you're a crew member, we are always advised to stick to your department because you know best your department. If you enter into another department, you might disrupt things on set. But overall, set life is beautiful. When you're on set, you meet new people, make new connections. Every morning on most sets I've been into, you have warm-ups where you sing, you dance, you hold prayers, you know, you have moments where you just sit there and you have other actors to help you. In set life, you are never alone. Everyone is there to support you as an actor, and especially when you're doing a big role, everyone, all hands on deck on you to make sure your health is good, you're feeling well on set, nothing disrupts you on set. So yeah, set life is quite beautiful. Something memorable that happened during set, being my first big set, I was surprised. There's one time when we were shooting and the grip guy knocked down a TV screen and there was like a boom sound, and I was waiting for the director to be like, why did you break this? You know, we are going to charge you. But no, apparently on set life, you don't handle things the way you normally handle them. You talk to someone in a nice way, because shouting at someone or, you know, being rude to them might disrupt their role. So that is one of the most unexpected things that happened. And I really loved how the Amollo crew and the executive producer and producer handled the situation. The lesson I've learned so far as an actress is be disciplined. Always be disciplined. And the fact that you're able to get in front of the camera, it does not mean you've made it. Be disciplined, work hard, go research, read books. As an actor, I have learned to always be composed one thing, because it's really hard on set. If you're not composed, you'll lose your line. If you're not composed, if you're in a scene that requires for you to cry, if you're not well composed, you will definitely not give the right emotions. You'll be lying to your people, to your fans. So a lesson I've really learned is be composed, and always, acting is a journey. Keep learning every day and every time, yeah. If you're looking to be an actress, a production manager, or a tutor like me, an advice I'd always give you is that don't lose focus, no matter what comes your way. Trust me, I have faced a lot of things out here, and what always stands out is myself. So be yourself, be true to yourself. Don't become an actor because someone else is doing it. Be true to yourself. Probably you want to be an actor, and the best field you could be good at is singing or being a footballer or being a model. Be real to yourself. And this journey is beautiful. Always research, you know, go for auditions. Auditions are very important. They open up your mind to new audiences, to new producers, to the requirements of new sets. So yeah, if you want to become an actress like me, always work hard, attend auditions, and be disciplined. The most key word is be disciplined. The next few years to come, I believe I want to be impactful in the society, especially for parents. Parents have ignored their children. A child comes to you, is like, Mom, I want to be an actor, or I want to pursue media studies, and they don't see that as something that could be beneficial. So in future, I want to be an inspiration. I'm a tutor and poetry teacher. I am a public speaking tutor. This is because I want to identify those talents out there. Your kid is there, they are talented. Bring them so that you can grow them. So in future, I want to be an inspiration. I want for someone else to come here and say that, you know what, Lillian Kisovilo is my motivation. So yeah, that is what drives me. Mental health is very important, and most youths are facing issues concerning mental health, depression. To me, I have learned to love myself over the years. I have learned to love myself and appreciate who I am. So I love reading. Reading is an escape because, well, those who read can relate that when you're reading, you escape this world and go to another fantastic world that helps you for a moment forget. It's not running away. It's just relaxing your mind, giving your mind the time to run away, or the time to cope with the situations you are in. So yeah, and also another thing, I will look into the mirror and tell myself, you are able, you are a strong woman. Self-affirmations, they really help a lot. The biggest support system I've received is from my parents. My dad, my mom, they have really supported me in my journey. Since the first day I told my dad, you know what, Dad, I want to pursue acting. I feel like I can really do well. He supported me. He's even funded me for my production. He's funded me to go for marketing. So like, I really want to appreciate Dad out there, and my mom, Jared Kisovilo and Margaret Kisovilo. Thank you so much. You can follow me on social media handles at Lillian Kisovilo, on Instagram at Lillian Kisovilo, on Facebook at Lillian Kisovilo. You can follow me. And also, if you have a child out there, or you yourself need tutoring on poetry and public speaking, email me at heartkids254@gmail.com. Thank you.